So business has been a little slow for me the last few weeks, maybe month. And in instances like this, I like to use that free time to systemize and streamline how I run my business. Instead of sitting there thinking how business is slow and I'm not sure what I'm going to do, I try to create positives and build my business more versus simply focusing on negatives. Because if you're constantly focusing on negatives, all you're going to see are negatives. So it's important for you to make sure that the idea is going to be, one, you're going to try to get more business, obviously. You don't want to just stay being okay with the fact you're slow. But what you want to do is make sure that when that business comes back and you're busy again, that you've created actually a better place to work. You'll be able to sustain more business and have that business run more efficiently and easier because you took time to fix all the problems. Efficiency is the key. When your system building creates an efficiently run business, you can do more with less. Less people, less money, all those things. Because what happens when you're busy, you simply put money to fix a problem. And that's okay. When stuff's crazy and hectic, you adapt and you just do whatever it takes to get the job done. We forget to go back later and fix all the mistakes that we were covering up by simply throwing either people or money at the problem. So you create a severely inefficient business that either gobbles up all of your income and you get none of that returning back to you as a business owner. And that is not why you're a business owner. You're not doing all of this and you're not taking all of this risk to simply hand that money out to other people. And it's a real problem throughout businesses, especially small businesses where there's people as owner operators and business owners. We tend to not take the time to streamline and systemize our business. So it's the perfect opportunity whenever you have a little slowdown and you feel antsy because you don't have something to do. This should be your go-to. And when you get busy and you can't work on streamlining anymore, that's good because you've already created a better way to do what you do, and it will in the long run create more profits for you so that you feel like you're doing more. Hopefully while you're creating these efficiencies and streamlining with the systems, what you can do is find a way for you, if you are an owner operator who is in the field a lot, creating opportunities for yourself to get out of the field and start running the business better, because most often the more you can spend time as a business owner and less in the field, better your business will run, including getting paid more consistently and those types of things that usually are a struggle for business owners because we're too busy out doing the jobs to come back and do the invoicing and paperwork. So that is a super important goal and task to not let go, because you have to bring in the money and you have to get your customers to pay you. And that is one of my flaws constantly, where whenever I streamline and create time for myself, I have to implement the usage of that time into creating a better, more efficient business as far as how money comes in after the job's done. So that's just a quick little tip for anyone who is the business owner and in the field, is you cannot let that invoicing get out of hand. And the way you do that is by creating time for you to be the owner versus just simply being the person that goes out and does the work. Sometimes even when you're not making as much, because the money in your bank account tells you you're doing better. And that's all we're really looking for as business owners. I know you want to contribute and make society better, all that. I got that. But ultimately, the reason you're not doing that for someone else and you're just doing it is because you want the rewards eventually for yourself. It's a really weird thing that you can't focus too much on becoming efficient, and you can't focus too much on not being busy, and you can't focus too much on going out and finding new customers. You have to balance the three. The balance for me is I get extremely focused on efficiency, with a close second on generating new customer leads or new avenues for existing customers. And then the third one is looking at why it is my customers are not using me as much, Usually it's something that's outside of your control. If you do find it was something in your control, definitely adopt the realization of whatever it was you were doing that made them leave into the new system building, so that you don't replicate that problem over and over again, and you create a better business overall, so that the next customers you get will not leave for the same reasons, because you don't want to repeat the problem over and over again. And it's just a way better, more positive way to look at business being slow versus just worrying about it all the time. And worrying about business being slow doesn't do any good for anyone. Your employees, you, your family. It's just bad all around. So this is the way I attack it. Hopefully this helps you. I know it's a quick little one, and see you on the next one.